Heavenly Father, precious Lord, this morning I want to pray about the situation yesterday and everything that happened, everything that was said and done that I remember still clear. So I went into work as usual. I said morning and good morning to everybody I see, hi and hello as usual. So I was in the office signing in. As soon as I stepped in the office, the evil woman named Sarah stepped out, forgot gossip and talk my name. And when she done, she came in back and she got marrying because they had their chance to complain Miss Jones, and Miss Jones heard their side on Monday just like they did early Friday mornings, and everybody has to take on the majority. There are 10 of them against me. From day one they started it and they never stop, and they complain to each other. They gossip all the time, constantly talking my name, constantly eating down my throat. They're yelling and they're screaming and they're shouting in my face. They're shouting out as soon as they say to do something or I go and do something. They're yelling and screaming and turning around and walk away. But they're not calling nobody to attention. Nobody's seeing them. Nobody's hearing them. They know Miss Jones where it's about. They know when she's there, when she's not there. They know how to go about doing their nasty and evil and abusive things. But anyways, so I came out back. I go and get my because I was clocking in. I go and get my apron and gloves. I set up the machine and I go push in the cart. I was sitting by the door at the dietarian department, and I decided to break it down one time before coming in line and break it down. But all the time since I started working there, the breakfast line, they said it was 6:45, whatever. So, but then they never used to, most of the time, be ready until minutes to 7. So yesterday, so anyway, I break down the cart. When I set up the dish machine, I put it for full up, but I didn't run it. And then I go out, and there was no paper. Every single morning since I was trained, and they told the paper was always be by the toaster oven. I'll tell you how many English muffin, bagels or toast, and bread, wheat or white bread. There's no paper by the the toaster oven. So anyways, I go and I got the bagels, the English muffins, the bread, white and wheat, and I came out and I started toasting the muffins. So then I asked Neil, I said, how come there's no paper here with the thing on it? So he asked David, and David said, you gotta go look at it. And then David go get a paper and cut off a part his heel or whatever and left it down there. So I put through the English muffin through the toaster oven twice, as they say. And then I wanted to pee like really bad. So I went to the bathroom. So when I go to the bathroom, I was heading to the bathroom. This guy that does delivery, not sure what his name is or remember his name. Anyways, I see him around, and I said morning, and he's always been calling me boo and boo since Linda did it and stuff. So yesterday morning I told him my name is Sunita. And he goes, your name's Sunita? I didn't know. So when I go in the bathroom and I come out back, when I finish and come out back, he said, what's your name? Sunita? And I told him Sunita. And he said, Sunita. So whatever they had told him or whatever he was looking, watching at me to make it complain or whatever. Anyways, that's done. I go to the freezer, walk-in freezer, to get the milk and the iced tea. And Neil went in the freezer. Well, they all from day one to watch me like hawk all around. And they know, when they're doing all this stuff, and they're doing it, and they don't want me to see they're taking the things and stuff. But so they're watching and keep an eye out and this kind of stuff. But God is seeing, I know their mind, thoughts, and action, just like minds. And I tell them, there are 11 of them against me, and the director has to take side. Everybody else has to take the side with them because they're the majority. Nobody will, listen to me. After they're all this defending each other, stacking up each other, and plan and plot against me and attacking me, and they're staring and watching when they're attacking and abusing and discriminating and harassing and all of that stuff. So anyways, I am Neil. On Sunday, when I work in the afternoon, somebody had leave an empty milk crate inside of there from the morning, and I saw it, and I know they're gonna accuse and they're gonna blame me and say it's me. So he was in there, I guess, to see. But anyway, I just take a crate of milk and then mix in some others, like 2% whole milk and the skim milk, so it's got enough come out, and I take the iced tea. So I came into the breakfast line, and I'm doing my stuff, and looking at the ticket and try my best to put everything that I have to put on it. And but Sarah, 2 or 3 times she had to yell out how she needs something that I may have missed. When I miss it, then I point and I'm show, look at Mark there, and I'm gone. But when they miss it, I'm holler, if they're not human, they make a mistake. But how they're speaking to me and they're treating me, then I think about if me a human, and 11 of them together. But Heavenly Father, precious Lord, you witness it every day and see it. And they tell the whole hospital staff. And they talk and gossip my name with the whole staff and everybody outside the hospital that I know. And they got everybody wrong for watch me and come in and watching. And they have everybody coming for witness and coming for set phone and all the false recording that they're making. Only God is seeing it and knowing. But anyways, we do the breakfast line. And we finish, and then when they all go grabbing the breakfast, Superior had gone back doing she cold prep. So Sarah shouted out, Superior, you need hard-boiled egg, and they're over there. And then Neil pointing and he shouting, well, somebody get them a whole bunch of hard-boiled egg. And what have you. So I took a box to go and get something. For the most part, I don't eat bacon, or I don't eat half of the stuff that they have. So, and then the scrambled egg is like tasteless. So, and sometimes it's very watery. I don't know how to make it or what, but it's not tasteful and it's not pleasant to the eyes either. But I took a little bit of it, and then when I go looking at the boiled egg, as I say, rather done take out whatever. 2 of them was cracked when it boiled, so the thing popped out to them, and there was only 1 that was good. So I took it, and I saw he had toast with actually butter on it, so I took a slice. I put it there. I restock all my stuff, spoon and everything. And when I finished restocking, I went and quickly eat my breakfast. 5 minutes or less is what I eat it. So then I went back and I got the coffee out of the pots, the coffee in the filters, and I go and I empty it set up my garbage can and I empty it inside. And I wash them out and stuff. I'm gonna fill them with a coffee and put them back on top of the fridge where they normally have to be. So I completed that. And then I went to at the back of the dish room and started emptying the plates and stuff, all the foods in the garbage, and only the liquids them that I drained in the sink. I drained all the liquids, the water, the juice, the coffee, the tea, in the sink. So while I was doing that, because I was like almost 9 o'clock, a little after 9 o'clock, after 9, Superior shouted out, we have to go pick up cards, which I know we have to do. But normally, for the most part, the others is just go. And so I complete because I had to clear the countertop, emptying those and stuff, and I threw the machine a set of cups. Oh, but prior to we go at the back there to do that, when we had just finished the breakfast and Miss Jones came out, and she came and she said good morning everybody. The Sarah was there, and the Sarah got married in front of she, and then I said good morning Miss Jones. Then she go like, Sunita, I don't know why you emailing me on WhatsApp. But I don't think WhatsApp is email. I think it's like text messages, instant messages. But anyways, so she said you have my email, use the company email, etc., etc. Then she says, I know you have some issues and we're gonna talk about it to address it. So I was like, okay. So then so when I finished the clearing the countertop at the back, I went and I picked up my cards. But Superior already bring down one of ours or two of ours. By the time I bring down one of mine, she had gotten two, because the side that they're picking up on is the side that goes up first in the mornings, and then sometimes the staff that work on their side picks up some of the trays, whereas on my side nobody picks up any trays or anything like that. So anyways, so it takes me a longer time. So by the time I get done with all four on my side on the west wing, she picked up east wing, and I came down, she had started breaking down for me, which is, I do her part, she do that part. But she breaking down, and she also helped put through the dishes, which is a good thing, So because another staff, only when Miss Jones is along, she just do it, but when Miss Jones is not there, she's also for do it, and then tell Miss Jones, so Miss Jones will say, we can expect cold prep to do all that. But Miss Jones not there, she just piles it up and leave it. Anyways, so we do the dishes. I pass through some, catch, bring it out, put it away, etc. And Miss Jones have to watch for everything that they bring to her attention. She tell me, because she asked me about what if me do callbacks before, or ask for callback before I go on break, and I must make sure I do callbacks before I go on break, because it was bring to their attention that I don't do it, which I do it. But if I'm to wait on all the callbacks before I go on break, I would never get to take a break. And if she see the actions and the attitudes and the deliberate act of the staff, the dietarians, them, well, where it comes to me and doing callback or me getting me break, but she was never able to see them what they're doing. But anyways, I told her, okay, Because for the most part I do it, and then I go on break and I get more callbacks and they'll call me back from a break and all this kinds of stuff. But anyways, God is my only witness. So she said that. Then when we were breaking another bag there, Ms. Jones came again, and she said that only liquid, clear liquid goes on the drain. We don't put no food in the drain sink. And we're gonna have a huge plumbing problems. And then she goes how when you're breaking down the cart, one garbage bag, so cart, not two garbage bag, one, is that clear? So how unconsiderate or unthoughtful is that for saying one garbage bag for a cart? I don't know how much sense that make to her for giving instructions of such. And then Superior is laughing because some cart will have just 3 trays, where another cart will have like 40 trays. You know, because the 215 is, for the most part, just be a full cart. So obviously you can put the stuff from three trays in one whole big garbage can, and then you're putting 40 trays in one garbage bag, right? But everything they do when they say are very hard, they give her instructions, they said making sense, you know, from her. She said if that's clear, and she thinks, but she must have made some other false recordings before coming in and saying that, because everyone from day one, everybody was pressing button and doing the same thing. If it is making false recording, everyone that was using the company phone and the same Skype they were using, and the same system, the same thing they started doing here from day one. They're pressing button, talking into the phone easy, muting the phone, yelling, screaming, shouting at me, then unmute the phone if I say anything. And they do it to their own phone too. That's why the child yell how much bacteria and germs her phone has. But yet she got your phone on top of the freezer with food, thing for cook, and she got it all over with she. And every time she sit down for eat, she got it. And she says something different in the phone. She'll tell me something different to do, and she'll make false recording all the time, constantly. And she got report and she got tell, she said, every time they can hurry, they'll see and hear. But anyway, with God's grace and power, it gonna return back to them, because I would never stop praying for it to return back to them. So anyway, Ms. Jones make the order. So we said, you know, okay, and she said that and she leave. So we finished, and after we finished, it was 10:45. So I go again back to the freezer and get the iced tea and milk for lunch trays. So just as I get on the line, the Sarah not doing nothing, and she wasn't doing anything for a while. She just stand around watching and idling, and she right there at the where she got sent down. And now when Linda's supposed to be checking, and I am in the middle putting the spoons and all, most of the liquid to drink on the trays them, like I gotta do whenever it's honey or it's nectar, I have to make those. If it's chocolate milk, the one I have to make it. So they deliberately put on somebody thing for nectar, Coke for nectar, because I know the Coke is gonna foam up and it's gonna, you know, overflow and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, just as we go, we stand there, Sarah standing up there, not doing anything, just staring all around, idling. And Ms. Jones, the first thing, instantly she asked me what I am doing and why I don't start sending down. And then she said if Sarah is there, and I said yeah, she's there. And then Sarah, then she passed one tray. I took the hand because she got an attitude that she'll put a huge pile of trays between you know, second row and then the first row with a smaller set, and then she go do one and she go put it up on top of the high tray, and she go do one and put it in the high tray. Whereas everybody else at work, they would walk on that pile first, the pile that closer to putting it flat on the counter, and then they would do the end pile. But when she worked, she got like a barricade, you know. She do one tray at a time at the bottom there, and then put it up on the high tray. And she watch and she stare, and she watch and she stare. And then she did it so long, and for so much trays, she missed so many things. But when Linda wanted, all Linda saying, Sarah Lee, pass me this, Sarah Lee, pass me this. But when I miss anything, or I didn't, one time they make the glue sorna, it honey, or stay in shower, she holler out, look at this ticket, look and see what you do on the tray. And Miss Jones are right up passing the food, and Miss Jones think, oh, that's perfect behavior and attitude towards me, but that's what they're going to do from day one, and how them a pint day one. Look at Mark there, I need this, I want this, or whatever they're going on. That's how they're speaking to me. But everybody else will do something and say, pass me this, pass me that, or I need this. Right, that's what they're saying. Then I pint out on paper, and I go on and talk and holler out. See this, and the cocoa. You know, I late, I mix it, I pour it out, and I wait for it to settle, cover it, but it still come out through the middle, you know, the froth up, so it get on the tray. So she holler, you see this mess here? Clean it up, you have to clean it up, and she going on like that. But God is witnessing these people and seeing them and hearing them. With God's grace and power, they will suffer the consequences of their evil and wicked and wrongdoings anyways. After the line done, it should continue like that, the whole through the line. The Linda continue like that, and then the Sarah at one point she'll walk around with whatever Linda asked for, and then go gossip with Linda and then busting out a big laugh. But they're laughing like witches, you know. But who laugh first is laugh, who laugh last is laugh the best. Even if I get fired, as that's what I want from day one, they're going to still suffer the consequences of every wrongdoings, evil doings, wicked doings. But anyway, after that now, I take up callbacks. So now, I got punched out for lunch, and the Linda's person phone, and she hollering, you check to see if there's any callbacks. I said, I just took up two. She said, there's one more. I see Sarah. So now Sarah's fixing, the lady wanted egg salad and wheat bread. So she told me about how she is waiting for the toaster for warm up. If you see how slow this woman is moving, like a turtle, a slut, and she talking and she making this egg salad. Then Nahika, who left the cafeteria several times, she would leave during the day when she's serving out there, even when that staff waiting on her, and she would be at the back there talking with the chef, looking into things, laughing out and stuff, and she's wait for dinner, the lunch line finish, and come and make sure she get whatever she wants. So now she come and she hollering, Sarah, you got more rice? Can you set me a cup of rice? And the Sarah left the patient thing, left me waiting, left the patient sandwich that she preparing, and gone and full a whole cup of rice to give Nahika. And Nahika said, that's for me. And they're watching and they're staring at me, showing me what I can do. Then Sarah slowly finished that, and I took it up. But anyways, there's a lot more to pray about, but I'm at work, and let me see the time. It's 6:21. So anyway, gone from that, I did that. I took that, and after I took that, and I came back, they holler how there's the next one for green beans. So I go and I take up the green beans, and the Sarah told me 204 window. But when I go in there, Miss Jones, the CEO, and two other people is around, one patient, a lady, at the door. And so I say, you know, hello, hi, excuse me, and I went to the window, and the guy at the window, I said, if she wanted to get green beans, and he was like, over there. So then I came back over to give them, and then Miss Jones has phone and she airs, obviously making recordings, and she didn't listen to Sarah, she didn't hear Sarah when Sarah, after they tell me about the green beans, and I turn to go get it and carry it, take it. They say her yelling and she's screaming and she's shouting and she's pointing fingers and she carrying on with that nasty stuff and mean things, saying, cursing out and stuff. But anyways, nobody hears them, nobody sees them, nobody is around there, right, watching them and stuff. But God is. And after that is done, so when I go up, Miss Jones got the phone and she airs, and Miss Jones is saying, "But Sunita, I apologize. I didn't see. She want real. I must go with a real chocolate pudding, normal chocolate pudding and bring it for sure." So I came down back and I taken it out, but of course, I went all the way to 100 and then had to come back to the 200 because it's not written down, on a paper and stuff like that. But anyways, that done, and now how all them gossip my name. Now they're discriminating and they're throwing remarks. Sarah throws remarks about every single thing that they discuss, and they talk about me. They're throwing remarks now about old lady and all that constantly and stuff back then. But then they did some other things, but I'm going to end this recording now. May God be with me and help me through this crisis and through 11 people that's tormenting my life, harassing me and abusing me verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally every single day, and gossiping my name, and they're laughing like witch all over, and the lies that they're telling and how they're plotting my heart and planning my heart and attacking me, and how they carry on and on and on, and they're going on and on and on, and how they're sticking up for each other, and how they're lying and lying and lying, and how much wrong things and unethical things they're doing, and it's only God is seeing it and witnessing it. The end.